feel so alone. There's no one here to guide me through. I close my eyes with an open mind. I can see a ray of light. I hear a voice from deep inside. It's calling me. To shine, it's never too late. Finding my why, always will be guided through. Feeling my heart opening wide, I can see the rising tide. Feel so alive, I hear the world is calling me. Here I am. Ta-da! Hello, 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 everyone. It is indeed a beautiful day, isn't it? Huh? Just still figuring all of it out, as usual. Hello, beautiful. How are you doing today? It is Friday, and we call it the Aloha Friday, where I reside, and so excited to bring a little music and inspiration to you today, as usual. When I asked myself, hey Ryan, good to see you. When I asked myself today, what do I want to share? And then Matthew asked me, what do you want to share? What do you want to share about? And I was like a pistol, it came out and it said, into the unknown, loving the unknown, living the unknown. Because what has dawned on me over the last, few weeks and months, probably the last 1.5 years, has been that we're all just pretending that we know, right? We're all here thinking we know it all, right? And I've been recently just more and more surrendering into the unknown, embracing the unknown. Carrie, my beautiful friend. Oh, so excited. So excited to be connected in this wildlife. The wildlife, right? And meaning that I believe that, our ego, our human, fragile ego is so attached to knowing what's happening, right? The controlling. Like, we want to know what's going on. We want to know what's going to happen tomorrow. We want to plan out our whole year. We want to know exactly how much we have to pay in taxes and what we get back. We just want to know. We want to know that we're going to be fine. We want to know that we're going to be healthy. We want to know that we are wealthy. We want to know. We want to know, right? And then there is this constant element of change, the constant element of surprise. And then here and there we get thrown off of that, whoa, wait a second. I thought I had control of this, right? And so instead of trying to push it for myself, I decided, you know what? I'm just going to lean into that unknown, yeah? Leaning into that unknown. Bathing in it. Enjoying it. And what I could feel was that a big pressure was taken off of me. The big pressure of trying to figure it out, trying to make it happen, trying to push the boulder up the hill. And what started to happen instead is a deep listening of what wants to come, of what wants to be, of what wants to be pulled out of me. But I don't have to pull it out of me. It is almost pulled by something bigger, pulled by something so magical. Carrie, yes. So sweet. It is the power of sweet surrender to the here and now. It's the power of letting it be what it is. Oh, hi Tina, good to see you. Oh, Richard, hello, hello, hello. And it's the power of sweet surrender to what it is. And let life carry you into the light. Forgive yourself. Forgive the others for all that has been, and flow and fly free into the unknown, like a yellow brick road unfolding step by step and breath by breath, always carried by the river of life. Always carried by the river of life. It's your own magnificence that you discover on the way. It's your own beauty, your own power that makes you feel that you are on the way, on the right path with the right people right now. So we take a breath, take it in. We take a breath and take it in. Into this body. Yeah, the embodying of the unknown, the embodying of realizing that there's so much safety, actually. There's so much safety in the unknown, because what happens for me personally is when I'm always concerned about the future, when I'm scared about the future, what's going to happen tomorrow, I want to control it, I want to know it, then I really miss out on the moment. I miss out every single moment that's right ahead of me. And the funny dilemma about it is that tomorrow or 2 weeks from now is still going to be only now. So then in that now, we're going to be worried again about the future. And then we think our dream's going to be fulfilled in the future. And we're going to, in the future, we always have more money, we have a relationship, we have the new car and the new house and the new this and the new that. But we kind of miss out on what we already created. Then we miss out on being even grateful for it. And then at some point we wake up and it's like, wait a second. Whoa. Did I even really appreciate what I had along the way, right? And that has been really something I've been sitting with, contemplating, feeling into. And last night, it was very funny. Last night I was in bed and I laid down and, and then I just started out loud. I was like, oh my God, I'm grateful for the roof over my head. I'm grateful for my beautiful man. I'm grateful for my dog. I'm grateful for this bed. I'm grateful for all the cushions. I'm grateful for my parents. I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for the air I breathe. I'm grateful for all my organs. I'm grateful for my lion's mane. I'm grateful for the food to eat and the water to drink. I'm so grateful. I'm just so grateful for all the instruments I have to play music. I'm grateful for the technology that I have to reach all of you out there and in there. So grateful. Grateful that I have eyes to see. Grateful that I have lips to kiss and arms to hug and hands to touch and heal and create space for relaxation, recharging and rejuvenation. So grateful. And I slept so well. It was in a long time that I really just slept so well, and felt rested. I gotta, so this is a funny story. You know me. I'm always just about sharing the real deal here. Let me just quickly do this. Yesterday, I have to just laugh because I have to put on my glasses to read the comments, right? So that's one of the moments when I have to be honest, I'm not 22. Right? So yesterday I go to Foodland. Oh my God. I go to Foodland, buy some last minute supplies. There was me with my mask on, my glasses, to read the ingredients on the food that I was buying. And I come to the cash register, right? And this is the first time this ever happened to me, right? And I didn't quite know what to do, but so the guy behind the counter, to his credit, he wasn't looking up. But anyways, it was so funny. He looks down and he's like, well, miss, may I inform you that today we actually have an extra 20% off of the senior discount. And you should have, I wish somebody would have been there to film me or something, because I think something, like my whole body was like, something wobbled inside of me. It was like, what did you just say? Senior discount? And then I was like, oh my God, that was a first timer for me, right? It was so funny. And then, I didn't quite know what to think and what to say. I thought, should I make like a real sarcastic comment? Should I like make the person feel really bad or like lash out? I was like, no, I just leave it that way. And then I thought, should I just say, oh great, thank you, yes, but I forgot my ID. I didn't do that either. I just walked out and I walked to my car and I started cracking up. I burst out into like tears of laughter, and I came home and I shared with my neighbor, and she was like, oh, welcome to the club. And she was like, how old was the guy? And I was like, well, he was probably in his like early 20s. And she was like, yeah, they kind of don't have a real concept of age. But I don't know, man. It was just wild. It was just wild. So that was my reality yesterday. For the first time, I had to face the fact that I'm indeed shipping into the waters of the unknown, of what it means to slowly growing into becoming a senior citizen senior citizen on the planet Earth. Anyways, little story on the sidelines. So that goes out to all of us who sometimes feel bad and think like, oh my God, I look too old. It happens to all of us. But then I thought about when I look, you know, at the younger generation, I have that sometimes that I look at the younger generation and feel like, are you 12 or 18? Because it has changed so much. We are all changing so much, I feel, yeah. It's just so different. The younger people dress like, you know, older people, and older people try to stay young and dress like younger people, and there's just no, you know, I love it, the boxes and the categorizing, you know, those limitations, they are all melting away in a way. Here we go. And we're all getting older, and we all can be a little bolder. We can go outside and share our beautiful life, and we can still chase the butterflies. We can look behind the blatant lies, and we can understand we're here to fly. We're like imaginal cells, growing wild and free, and we will make the butterfly fly, you see. We're like the imaginal cells, growing wild and free, and we will make the butterfly of humanity fly, you see. And one day I will look back at this life, so grateful for all that I had. I had the eyes to see, I had the heart to beat, I had the lungs to breathe in the air of love. I had the arms to hug a friend, I had the hands to touch, and in the end, I had it all. I was one of the imaginal cells, growing wild and free, and I was part of the butterfly's wings, you see. Just a fractal of humanity, a puzzle piece of the insanity, and I made my way out alive. I was one of the imaginal cells, and I grew wild and free. I was one of the pieces in the butterfly wings, you see. There comes a day when you look back, and I hope you don't look at what you lack. I hope you look at what you had, you look at what you created, and you look at what you received. And a big part of that is, what do you believe in? Do you believe in yourself? I do, because I'm one of the imaginal cells that grow wild and free. I am one of the elements of the butterfly's wings, you see. And I recognize you because you are so strong, you are so kind, and you grow stronger every day. You are so courageous, and sometimes I'm glad that I see you being outrageous. You're part of the imaginal cells, and we grow wild and free. We grow wild. We grow wild and free, and we love the unknown. We our place. We know our place. Oh, aloha Janice, aloha Sibel, Samantha, Diana. Love you all so much. Ah, we are all imaginal cells. We grow wild and free. We grow wild and free. Sing along. I am an imaginal cell. I am an imaginal cell. I grow wild and free. I'm here to fly. I am an imaginal cell to grow wild and free. I'm part of the butterfly's wing. You see. We're all getting older, but we're also getting bolder. And luck loves the courageous ones. So go out and live, go out and love, go out and share who you are. And no longer worry about the future. We are part of the imaginal cells. And we grow wild and free. We are part of the butterfly of humanity's wings, you see. We are all humanity. We are imaginal cells growing wild and free. We're part of the butterfly's wings, you see. This is my favorite thing right now to talk about and sing about and contemplate imaginal cells. It was first inspired by one of my favorite books, Emergent Strategies, Andrew Murray Brown, and Lynn Twist, The Soul of Money. My 2 books to go to right now, and so inspiring, so inspiring. And funny enough, it just happens right now that the whole, and I'm going to say it wrong, metamorphosis is coming to the surface, because I feel like right now that's where we are as humanity. We are in that goo, people, and I just can't only repeat myself, and I always get the same image. We've been consuming like crazy. We've been consuming like a fat caterpillar, like, I'm so hungry, I want to eat, and we kind of like almost exploded because we ate all the stuff. Oh, we're just buying more stuff, accumulating more stuff, and it slowed all down, and then it paused us completely, and we had the chance to go into a cocoon. And then some of us got really busy trying to speed up the cocooning. They're like, okay, let's find something here. We gotta find something. And it's really good if it makes money too. Let's speed up the process. Let's speed up the process. We can't afford to have wings grow naturally anymore. We need to force it. But we are the imaginal cells, and we know that you cannot force us. You cannot push us. Greatness cannot be pushed. Greatness can be witnessed. A flower can only grow and be witnessed in its growth. It cannot be pushed or pulled. It can be watered with love. But if you water it too much, it's gonna drown. Too much sunlight, it's gonna dry. It's gonna wrinkle and crinkle and shrumple, fall apart. But if we witness it and if we listen, what does the flower need to grow right now, in this moment, and in this moment, and in this moment? And if we do that with ourselves and we start understanding that we are each like one of those beautiful flowers. And it makes me emotional. It makes me emotional just to think about it. The people that come to me, my clients, that I do the sound healing work with, the forgiveness work, the inner child work, they are these beautiful flowers, and they keep yelling at themselves. Grow faster, accumulate more, make more money, make more friends, have more this, have more that, faster, 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 quicker, quicker, higher, higher, louder, louder, boom, 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 boom. And then we create that space. And then we create that space where for a moment in time, all of the chatter, all of the noise disappears. And there's a beautiful field of forgiveness, a beautiful field of compassion, a beautiful field of the unknown, where the most beautiful things are grown. Where the most beautiful things are grown. Yeah? Oh, Belle, that's so beautiful. Belle said to her doctor today, I need a patientologist. Yeah. And sometimes all we need is the permission to be patient with ourselves, the permission to let something grow in its own timing, the permission to let a relationship end when it needs to end, start when it wants to start, the permission to take a day off and play with your inner child. Buy yourself a balloon, take off your shoes, and dance across the field of your imagination. Take a breather from 9 to 5. Take a breather from the torture of doing something that you don't love, and give yourself a day or two where you take a paintbrush and you paint, where you raise your voice in gratitude, and where you buy yourself that red balloon and you dance barefoot on the field of imagination and possibility. And you let yourself be silently drawn, how Rumi used to say. You let yourself be silently drawn, pulled by something gentle, by something quiet, by something so peaceful. And you no longer hold the privilege for the ones around you, the privilege of patience and of love. You start right here, and you create an oasis of love and self-care. And then people can come to you, and you can share because you have filled your own cup. I'm inviting you to see yourself, to see see all of us in this live stream here today, how we're all just taking a day off and dancing with our red balloon into the fields, remembering to play, remembering that we are called to bring more lightness, that we are called to bring more love, that we are called to be playful in this experience. An oasis of love and self-care, exactly. Yesterday it dawned on me once again that I thought, when we don't appreciate the moment, we will never do. How can we commit to be present in the future if we're not present here and now? And how fast things can change. And how important it is, and we read it again and again and again, how important it is to reach out to our loved ones and let them know how much we love them and how much we care. To give an old friend a call and say, hey, I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're standing strong like a tree in this time where the winds of change are blowing all around us. I hope you are kind to a stranger that you meet in the streets. When you can smile with love at someone who honks at you in traffic because you don't know. You don't know where they just came from. You don't know how the last year has affected them. We simply don't know. We think we know. You can dance with your shadow and still see the light. You can face a storm and refuse to fight. You can walk on water innocent like a child. You can dance through the fields, barefoot and wild. And I hope you can find your responsibilities in who you are. You can find your responsibilities in what you see. And then you spread your you hold on a little too tight. Sometimes it's time to let go. It's time to let it go until we finally find home within our soul, within ourselves. Go out and play, go out and sing your soul. Go out and find your own way right into the unknown. That's where the miracles are born. That's where the magic is hiding to come out and play. See and seek, and you find your responsibilities and who you are, and then you spread your wings and you fly. Sometimes you hold on a little too tight. Sometimes it's time to let go. It's time to let it go and fly. And I am flying. I am flying now. Just sing that with me, just this little piece. I am flying, I am flying now. Lift your chest, deep breath into your heart. And I am flying, I am flying now. I'm flying all the way back home. Yeah, we are the imaginal selves. We are part of the butterfly wing creation, the new butterfly of humanity that is being called and born. Yeah, and what I love so much about it is it's no longer anymore, the idea of, oh, these hippies that are taking drugs are coming up with this crazy idea of love, peace, and harmony. No, there's actually a deep remembering happening worldwide, in the World Wide Web of all of us, and we are teaming up, we are pairing up, we're creating this beautiful web of mushrooms, mycelium, light, connection, and powerful. And it also has to do with, we can no longer be afraid of that, I still love calling it shadows, because it's always like, what was it in that one song? It's my own song, I've heard. The shadow is always hiding. The shadow is always hiding and behind the brightest light, so to speak, right? Meaning, when the brightest light falls into something, there's that shadow. And it belongs together. It's not about, just floating unicorns. But it is about the embrace. It's about the going into the unknown. Yeah, we've known for so long what is good and bad, what we're supposed to do and what we're not supposed to do, what we're supposed to think and what we're not supposed to think, who we're supposed to love and who we're not supposed to love, who we're supposed to marry and who we're not supposed to marry. Yeah, what we're supposed to do with our bodies, what we're not supposed to do with our bodies. We've been in that space. And now these imaginal selves are changing and I'm like, wait a second. Yeah, a new generation was born. A new generation where gender is changing. Yeah, everything is changing. Everything is changing, and it creates a lot of fear and discomfort. But it also creates a lot of excitement. Yeah? It also creates a lot of excitement. And possibility and opportunity to open up, to question, to use our discernment and be like, wait, why do I think this? Is it really something that I think, or was it something planted within me? Was it something that I was influenced by? And again, then not judging ourselves, not getting down on ourselves with that, but being kind to ourselves. And, oh my God, I've been thinking this my whole life and I never even really asked why. Yeah. And now there's new generations coming up that are showing us different ways. And then it's like, wait, that cannot be. It's not how it used to be. And it's not supposed to. Yeah. So good. So good, and it can be so freaking painful, man. Because what's so crazy is that we're going through it as a collective and then individually. Each single one of us goes through this transformation, right? And we go through several of them. But what creates the pain is the resistance. So I'm inviting all of us to surrender into the unknown. Surrender into the unknown. Exactly, Carrie. I totally agree. Why resisting it, right? Why resisting it? That would be as if water in a river flow would try to hold on to a rock that's there, instead of flowing around it. Yeah. Oh, I love you too. We have to connect. After this, I'm gonna reach out and make our little date as we discussed. Oh, Melissa, doing the best I can. doing the best I can. Okay, yes I can or what? Before we're ending this beautiful gathering, let's do it. Let's do it. So, before I do that, quickity quick, you can still always sign up for the free 4-week, here it is, free 4-week meditation journey, Lucy and the 4 elements. Yes, 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 if you haven't done it yet. Go sign up, tinyurl.com, Lucie Lynch 4 elements. Yibbidi-doo. If you're not in Lucie's Lighthouse yet, come on over, live streaming there, sharing some goodness and all that kind of thing, all those kind of things. If you want to support me, there's always PayPal and Venmo. And you can also get VIP bundles with t-shirts, Yes I Can t-shirts, and Yes I Can tote bags. Oh my goodness gracious, is it this way? Ta-da-la-ta. All of those beautiful things, fridge magnets and beautiful things to carry into the world to make your life a better place. And all the fundings go at this point into musical productions. I'm about to release 2 more songs. Rich and Radiant is going to be the next one on my birthday. Then Love is the Only Way. And yeah, working on some more music, obviously. And every support is so appreciated. If I make a difference in your life, I'm calling out to you. Calling out to you to support. You can host a private Zoom concert where everybody pitches in, things like that. You can hire me to write a song for one of your loved ones, and I'm calling them personally on FaceTime, and I'm also recording a video. There's many ways of supporting me with also receiving back. Okay, that was my little pitch. Here we go. You gotta pitch it, you gotta pitch it, gotta learn it. Because this is my business, my friends. This is not just because I'm bored. This is not just because I have a little talent to sing a few songs. This is what I do. This is what I was put here to do. Right? And therefore, I'm going to take off my glasses. Woo! I'm going to sing it. Out on the road, nowhere to go. Nowhere to hide, wanna go where the flow feels so alone. There's no one here to guide me through. Close my eyes with an open mind. I can see a ray of light. I hear a voice from deep inside. It's calling me. Open the gate, you're here to shine. It's never too late. Finding your why always will be guided through. Feeling this heart opening wide. I can see the rising tide. Feel so alive. I hear the world is calling me. in darkness, ready to stand in the light. I hope we are all ready. I hope you are ready. I hope you're ready to embrace your greatness. Marina, aloha. Oh, Melissa, thank you so much for your sweet comments. Woo! Ooh, Carrie, let's connect about that. I love that. Yes, let's write a theme song. That's so awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. And you know, with me, it's always the good news is, yes, I need to be compensated for those things, but I never ask you to take out a loan or to sell your dog or your children, or you take your children out of private school so I can write a theme song for your newborn company. I think there's always a way, there's always a fair way to deal with each other. Yeah, I think that's also just where it goes. That's where my heart grows. And for the longest time I thought, oh, it's just like I have to really kind of like work through my blockage, and I have to like, I was like, I don't know if it's really a blockage. It's also kind of just something where I want to really create a world where we all win, and where we take care of each other. Yeah. And where it's accessible for everyone. Because if it's at some point only for the elite that sits somewhere above, what are we doing with the rest? Not to forget that we are still, at the moment, we are still in a hierarchy. It is a pyramid, right? But what we forget is that the few up here are standing on the shoulders, on the broken shoulders of those below. And the sea levels are rising. And those below cannot hold us anymore much longer. So we might as well think a little. We might as well jump off of our high horses and make new choices. And I decided from now on, I'm taking a stand and I'm speaking these things. I'm speaking these things now. Because it's important that we remember. It is important that we remember that it's either all of us or none of us in the long run. And one of the things what I'm going to close off with tonight is, and some of you might have read my post about it. Exactly, Carrie, it's about time to flip the grid. We might not agree on the same God. We might not agree on the taste of food or architecture or the way we want to make love. But can we agree on the importance of fresh air and fresh water and fresh food for everyone alive? Can we agree that that is no longer negotiable? And it feels so good to finally say it. For the longest time I felt sometimes like, am I alone? Like, but speaking it without the anger, speaking it without blaming, just speaking it. Allowing an awareness to be there. And look each other into the eye and say, we might as well do it together. Since we all incarnated together, 8-9 billion people, we might as well collaborate. Yeah, so exciting. I don't know, I think it's very exciting. I'm sending you so much love. Super appreciative for all the love that always reaches me. Yeah, reach out anytime with any ideas and we can make it happen. So much love. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend, and really go within your heart, lean into the unknown, and just know that you're pulled by something so much bigger, pulled by something so much greater, and that when we actually allow our what we want so badly get out of the way, we might get what we actually need, and most of the time it's so much more magnificent than anything we could have ever dreamed of. Aloha! Yoo-hoo! And this is always the moment when I can't find the ending button, but I think I just found it. Here we go. Bye-bye!